Archangel Michael says, you were never supposed to find out what she did behind your back. But heaven has made a final decision, this betrayal must now be revealed. The name, once whispered in secret, will now thunder into your ears with divine clarity. Something shifted in the spirit realm at 3:03 a.m. A truth that was hidden behind tightly sealed lips began to leak through the cracks. The betrayal wasn't just petty, it was personal, and it struck at the core of your heart. You felt it for weeks, didn't you? That strange pull in your chest, like a whisper telling you not to trust her fully. You were not imagining it, your spiritual instincts were alerting you to the danger already in motion. The betrayal wasn't random. It was organized, deliberate, and cloaked in fake smiles and twisted loyalty. She used your kindness as a weapon and masked her envy with false affection. Type Amen to get blessing 333. She's been speaking in rooms you've never entered. Conversations have unfolded behind your back with others who pretended to support you. But she was the root, the center, the orchestrator of your emotional sabotage. Her name appeared in a message exchanged between two people you trust. That message is still saved. They never deleted it, believing you'd never discover it, but destiny will lead your eyes to the screen. Archangel Michael says, the wind of justice is blowing. The mask she wore is slipping now. Her face, once familiar, will soon be unfamiliar in your life forever. She used your words against you. You told her things in confidence, and she twisted them to stain your image. The moment you walked away, she pressed play on a scheme she had rehearsed for months. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Her voice even entered a room of opportunity that was meant for you. She didn't celebrate your name, she erased it. She didn't honor your trust, she gambled it for applause from the wrong people. One of the people she confided in is having a change of heart. They are feeling convicted, overwhelmed by guilt, and ready to speak. You will hear a shocking confession that will shake your soul, but free your spirit. At exactly 2:18 p.m. on the day after tomorrow, someone will reach out. They will stammer, hesitate, and then finally reveal her name. The woman who betrayed you will no longer hide under shadows. She smiled too wide. Her laughter was always a little too loud when your life crumbled. Her silence in your darkest moments was not absence, it was observation. Type Amen to get blessing 111. She's closer to you than you think. She knows your favorite color, your routines, your fears. That's what made her betrayal even more venomous. She used your own light to fuel her darkness. Your elevation has disturbed her spirit. Every success you touched made her blood boil, though she cheered in front of others. Behind closed doors, she tore pictures of your progress with words soaked in bitterness. Archangel Michael says, you are not crazy. You are not sensitive. You are spiritually awake, and that's why you kept feeling this storm before it arrived. There is an old photo that will be brought to your attention. Look closely at her expression. In that picture, her eyes reveal what her smile tried to hide. Type Amen to get blessing 747. She betrayed you because she couldn't become you. She wanted your position but didn't understand the pain that came with it. Instead of honoring your journey, she dishonored your heart. Heaven delayed this truth until now because timing matters. If you had known earlier, you would have reacted emotionally. But now, you are strong enough to respond wisely. She's going to deny it at first. She will call you, maybe even cry, and insist that you're mistaken. But your discernment will be sharp, and your soul will know, it's her. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Someone from her family has grown uneasy. They've heard your name in discussions they weren't supposed to hear. That person is about to step forward unexpectedly with evidence. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Your name was spoken with venom. Not once. Not twice. Many times. She envied the way people loved you. The way your energy brightened rooms. She couldn't match that, so she chose to destroy it. You gave her loyalty. You gave her comfort. She gave you betrayal. Soon, a group message will be exposed. She thought deleting it would protect her, but screenshots still exist. And heaven will make sure they find their way to your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 636. Her plan is unraveling. She's starting to sense that something has shifted. She's becoming paranoid, restless, trying to rewrite the story she started. You'll see signs. She may suddenly try to be kind, try to reconnect, try to check in. That is not love, that is fear disguised as friendship. You are not alone in this. Forces beyond your understanding are standing beside you. Her deception is not stronger than your protection. Archangel Michael says, there is a divine order to exposure. When betrayal festers in darkness, heaven demands light. Type Amen to get blessing 858. You may not cry, but you will feel a tremble inside. You'll remember moments that now make more sense. Things she said, reactions she gave, and silent moments you once dismissed. One of your past decisions will turn out to be the key to this exposure. Something you did months ago without realizing, it blocked her from going further. She's been bitter ever since. There will be a day very soon when her name will fall from someone's lips without hesitation. It won't be in anger. It will be in truth. The same name you once defended will be the one you now walk away from. You will not beg for closure. You will rise in silence, protected by truth. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The moment you detach emotionally, everything will begin to fall into place. Her fake friendships will crumble. The truth will rise like morning sun, slowly but surely. You will receive unexpected support from someone who used to be quiet. That person is tired of watching you be lied to. They can't carry the weight of that silence anymore. This betrayal was spiritual warfare. It wasn't just gossip or jealousy, it was sent to steal your energy. But it failed. The moment you stopped replying as often, heaven began replying for you. That's why her plans are collapsing now. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You are about to be vindicated in ways that shock even your enemies. She never thought you'd recover, let alone rise even higher. The betrayal hurt, but the healing will be louder. She wrote you off, but heaven rewrote your story. The person you become after this truth arrives will be unrecognizable. Stronger. wiser, untouchable. There will be an apology, too late and too calculated. Do not be fooled by it. Her remorse isn't real, it's just regret from exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 123. There is an energy surrounding you right now, preparing you for confrontation. But it won't be ugly. You won't scream or shout. You will stand tall and walk away with dignity. She will panic. She will try to explain, to justify. But it won't matter anymore. You are being elevated to a new frequency. And people who can't respect you on this level will be removed, silently, permanently, divinely. Archangel Michael says, "You were never meant to stay in betrayal's shadow. You were born to walk in the brilliance of truth." Type Amen to get blessing 101. This is not the end of your story. This is the closing of a corrupted chapter. A divine erasure of a woman who misused your trust. Watch what happens in the next few days. Unexpected names will speak. Screenshots will surface. A shift will begin. You will not have to seek revenge. The universe already prepared your justice. And her exposure will be the trumpet that declares your freedom. Walk confidently. You didn't lose her. She lost someone who never intended to hurt her. That is the weight she must carry, not you. Her downfall will not be loud at first. It will begin in whispers. Doors that once opened for her will now stay closed. The same people who clapped for her will begin questioning her sincerity. She will feel the shift in energy before the truth is fully out. The attention she once sought will turn into isolation. That is the price of betrayal in divine timing. The betrayal wasn't just toward you, it was a violation of heaven's order. You were chosen to carry light, and she attempted to extinguish that glow. But what is of God cannot be darkened by deceit. When the exposure happens, it will echo. People who doubted you will come back, this time with eyes wide open. And you will not need to explain anything, because truth speaks louder than justification. Type Amen to get blessing 774. Your silence has been your shield. Every time you chose peace over reaction, angels took notes. Every time you forgave what you never got an apology for, your blessings were doubled. Now is not the time to question the past. Now is the time to prepare for what is about to walk into your life. A new season, purged of poison, ready to bloom. You will be celebrated in the same places she tried to dishonor you. Her curses will be turned into confirmation of your calling. Her mocking will become your melody of triumph. Don't be surprised if she tries to act like nothing happened. That's her pattern, cause damage, pretend innocence. But this time, the pattern is broken. Type Amen to get blessing 229. You are no longer the person she thought she could manipulate. You are awakening to your power. And that is terrifying for people who benefited from your silence. The betrayal, painful as it was, is your final test before reward. You passed with grace. And now the prize is prepared. Heaven has placed a fire in your path. Not to burn you, but to burn away the lies. You'll walk through it untouched while the truth rises like smoke into the eyes of all who need to see. Let go of the urge to warn others about her. Let heaven handle it. Your role now is to rise. Type Amen to get blessing 444. There will be dreams, vivid ones. You will see symbols, flashes, names. Pay attention. These dreams are instructions, confirmation, and comfort all in one. She never expected spiritual consequences. She thought betrayal was a private sport. But what is done in the dark is judged in the light. You may feel tired. That is natural. But do not confuse weariness with weakness. You are still rising. A major opportunity will come right after her name is exposed. This is not coincidence. It is divine reversal. The same moment her lies fall, your elevation begins. Type Amen to get blessing 141. The people who once believed her will come back confused. They will say, "We didn't know. We're sorry." Don't hold bitterness, just hold boundaries. There will be no announcement of her exposure. It will happen quietly, yet powerfully. Like lightning, sudden, bright, unforgettable. Your future is no longer delayed. Her interference has been blocked. Her influence has expired. Remember this, you were never wrong for loving her. But she was wrong for using that love as leverage. That's on her. Not on you. Type Amen to get blessing 373. There's something she fears you will find. It's not just her name. It's a secret. A decision she made that affected your reputation directly. That truth is about to surface. It's wrapped in digital evidence, screenshots, audio, or a message that never got deleted. And it's coming back full circle. You are divinely guided to not fight dirty. You don't need to. Your presence will now be your proof. Your calm will now be your justice. And the woman who betrayed you will finally understand that favor cannot be faked. Light cannot be stolen. And destiny cannot be delayed forever. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Soon, you'll find peace in places where you once felt triggered. You'll laugh in spaces that once held the echoes of betrayal. That's restoration. Her influence is crumbling. Her circle is shrinking. And her silence will speak volumes when the truth arrives. The universe has set its clock. Divine exposure is not late. It is perfectly timed to align with your breakthrough. Archangel Michael says, "Don't fear what's coming. What's coming is cleansing." The betrayal was painful, yes, but the blessing will be more powerful. Type Amen to get blessing 606. She's going to watch you from a distance. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. She'll see you flourish without her. She'll wonder how you moved on. How you healed so gracefully. That will be your quiet revenge, living well and free. Forgive yourself for not seeing it sooner. You had to learn from the inside. And now you'll never be the same. Your heart is wiser. Your circle is smaller. Your energy is protected now by forces she cannot penetrate. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You may feel a strange stillness soon. That's not emptiness, it's preparation. The wind calms before the skies change. Her energy will try to return, but it will not stick. You'll repel it naturally. Her voice will no longer reach you. The betrayal made you sacred. It activated your destiny. It reminded you that not all who sit close are loyal. From this point on, expect everything she tried to block to be released into your life. It will pour in, unexpected, undeniable, unstoppable. She underestimated the power of divine timing. She believed that your silence was weakness, that your kindness was blindness. But what she didn't realize is that heaven was watching, and waiting for the perfect moment to act. Your blessings were never in her control. Though she tried to interfere, delay, and sabotage, the heavens were always one step ahead. What is meant for you doesn't need protection from people, it is protected by prophecy. Very soon, her own words will expose her. Someone who trusted her is turning against her now. That person will feel an urgent need to confess, and they will hand you the exact proof you never asked for but always needed. You won't need to search for vengeance. The universe is delivering the verdict. And she will realize that betraying someone chosen has a price heavier than she imagined. Type Amen to get blessing 919. Her power came from your connection. The closer she was to you, the more access she had to the blessings tied to your energy. Now that you've spiritually detached, her protection has been severed. She will begin to experience delays. Things she once achieved easily will now become unreachable. She will notice that her charm doesn't work like before, because it was fueled by your favor. Let her feel the emptiness that remains when true souls walk away. Let her hear the silence where your support used to echo. Let her understand the cost of betrayal. You will hear of her loss. It might be financial, reputational, or personal. It will come as a quiet whisper from someone who never thought they'd have to report it. Type Amen to get blessing 313. You will not laugh at her downfall. You will not celebrate her suffering. But you will recognize it as divine correction, a mirror to reflect what she sent into your life. There is still more to unfold. Other names are connected to her deception. You will soon learn that she was not alone in her schemes. But don't let your spirit get tangled in resentment. Your victory is not in proving them wrong, it's in living beyond their reach. Your breakthrough is built on your survival. Archangel Michael says, this betrayal was not the end of your innocence, it was the birth of your wisdom. Now, you walk differently. With discernment. With clarity. Type Amen to get blessing 144. She thought she broke something inside you permanently. What she actually did was break the illusion. Now you know who's for you, and who's only for your blessings. A new wave of energy is entering your life. This will feel like renewal. Things that were heavy will suddenly lift. Your mind will clear. People will begin to notice. They'll ask what changed. The truth is, your spirit is lighter now that the weight of betrayal has been removed. This woman's name will come to you in an unexpected way. Perhaps during a call, a forwarded message, or from a stranger who knows part of your story. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Don't be alarmed when you hear it. You may feel a jolt, a chill, or even a moment of shock, but it will pass. The truth may sting, but it sets you free. She had your number. She knew your secrets. But what she didn't have was your destiny. And that's why her power is temporary and yours is eternal. She crossed a sacred boundary. She mistook access for ownership. She misread silence as surrender. But heaven doesn't sleep. Your name is written in places she cannot erase. And your purpose is rising beyond the reach of betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 505. The next time you see her, or hear of her, you will feel nothing. No hate. No pain. Just clarity. That is healing. You will receive new connections. Pure ones. The kind that don't require you to shrink. The kind that protect you when you're not in the room. Your spirit team is celebrating you. Ancestors, angels, divine forces, they are rejoicing. Because you passed a test that was never meant to be easy. Let your silence now become your sword. Every step you take forward cuts away another lie. Every breath you take is a declaration, I survived what was meant to destroy me. Type Amen to get blessing 122. She will regret not just losing you, but betraying someone who truly wished her well. That regret will not be public. It will happen in her quietest moments, alone with her thoughts. Don't be surprised if she tries to rewrite the story. To twist the truth. To make herself the victim. Let her. Lies may be loud, but truth echoes through time. What matters is this, you know now. You see clearly. You are no longer vulnerable to her. You have earned divine distance. And with that, comes favor, clarity, and unimaginable peace. Type Amen to get blessing 331. Soon, she will hear of your success. She will see it, too. Your elevation will haunt her, not as punishment, but as a reminder of what she tried to block. Let the winds of change carry you far away from those who can't love you purely. Let grace cover you like armor. You are protected now more than ever. What's coming to you next has nothing to do with her, and everything to do with your endurance. You kept going. You kept believing. That's why you're being rewarded. Let her watch. Let her wonder. But don't let her return. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The name she defiled in her gossip will soon be glorified. Your name. The one she tried to stain. It will rise with honor. Even her allies will feel convicted. They will fall back. And you will walk forward. You don't need a crowd to validate this moment. Heaven already has. And that's all the confirmation you'll ever need. Archangel Michael says, you are no longer carrying the energy of betrayal. You are carrying the mark of resilience.